Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Acutips by Parul. And in this channel, we have been talking about acupressure health tips, how acupressure is benefiting us in maintaining our basic health. And today, we will talk about our important organ called heart, how valuable it is in maintaining our health, what all kinds of work it has been doing and how we can maintain it in a healthy condition. So we can imagine our heart like our wrist and our palm. It pumps like this continuously throughout the day. So heart is a hollow muscular structure, hollow inside, and it pumps the blood in the entire body. So it has a very, very big role. It has been designated a very big role in our body. We as human beings play lot of different roles in our lives, right? We are under a lot of pressure, continuously doing a lot of work. But within us, each and every organ is also involved in specific work and mechanisms. So the heart is the core of the body and it is most responsible to pump the blood in the entire body. So whole body is covered, is nourished through this blood. This blood pumped through the heart to the extremities of the body is carrying with it oxygen and nutrients. So how do we get that? It's as simple as that. We all know we take in oxygen right through this channel, right? So we have some physical channels in the body, some abstract energy channels, which we call in acupressure. So acupressure is based on energy system. So hi, I'm Parul Agarwal and I've been working in this field of acupressure since 20-25 years and I am from Allahabad, India. So, we are today talking about our heart, which is a very strong muscle in the body. This heart supplies good amount of nourishment in our entire brain and body. It gets this nourishment through the blood which comes into the heart, and this blood is prepared through the diet we take in. So the diet we are taking in is not only the mouth, the food and water, but also the air, the oxygen, right? So oxygenation of the body and of the blood is one factor, and then the food and water intake and the nourishment through that is the other second factor. So all this oxygen and food nutrient is being absorbed in the blood, and that blood is pumped by the heart to the entire body. So we can say the heart is responsible to nourish the whole body, right? Now our heart has been divided into two chambers, the left and the right. Why is it so? Because we have two kinds of blood. One is the pure blood and the other is the impure blood. And therefore, the heart has been separated by a muscle, and we call the left heart and the right heart, the two chambers. Even further, it has been divided horizontally by muscles and doors called valves. So you heard of heart valve thickening and valves are not working properly. So these are the doors which join the upper chamber to the lower chamber on both the sides. So there are walls between the two chambers. So ultimately the heart is divided into four specific chambers, right? And predominantly the vertical septum divides the left heart and the right heart, the left having all the pure blood of the body and the right having all the impure blood. So there is a good circulation between lungs and heart. The lungs purifies it through the oxygen, and then it gives to the heart, stores in the left heart, and gets pumped out into the whole body, giving the oxygen and nourishment to the whole body. So this is how our heart is doing a lot of work, and it has a very strong energy to make us be enthusiastic, active, alert, and attentive. So this heart is pumping at a rate of 60 to 80 beats per minute on an average. While we are resting, we can measure our heartbeat just by putting our palms on our heart and watch for a minute how many times you hear the heartbeat, you feel it. So, an average 60 to 80 beats per minute. But when we exercise, when we move our body, or when we are stressed, we use more of brain, right? So brain work needs more of oxygenation and blood supply, which we generally don't give, right? You need to really do an upside down exercises. Raise your legs up, let the blood flow go into your brain, right? And when we are doing physical exercises, running, walking, yoga, some rigorous aerobics, then our heartbeat goes from 60 to 80 beats per minute to 120 beats per minute, almost double. So our heart knows very well that the body is exercising, and so I have to supply more oxygen and nutrients through the blood. So this blood is being rushed to the body through this heart with a faster movement. So this is how heart is actually a very strong muscle, which is controlling the whole body's nourishment supply. Along with this, the heart health depends on our circulatory system also. So the circulatory system, that is the channels through which heart is physically connected, the arteries and the veins, the blood which is flowing all through. So the blood we talk about has two basic factors. One is the blood flow, which has to be very smooth and free flowing. If there is blockage in the channels of blood, if the blood is thickened or too dilute, so the blood flow is not proper. That is one factor. The other factor is the blood substances within. That is the blood cells, the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the platelets within the blood, and the plasma of the blood, the liquid factor. So the cell components of the blood, if they are not manufactured well within our human machine, they are not working well, then there is a cellular disease, and otherwise there is a flow disease. So blood chemistry also needs to be thought of while we are thinking about our heart, right? So to maintain a proper blood flow, you need to again consider this acupressure ring, and if you do it daily on each finger, each joint, 4 to 5 times, it gives a good massage, a good circulation of blood and movements across all the points. So a ring massage on all the 10 fingers improves the blood flow in general. The next is exercising also improves a lot of blood flow. And the third is our diet. If we go on having heavy food, there is possibility more of congestions, obstacles, and obstructions. So the flow of blood is not that smooth. Because our body is composed of 70% water, liquid, so our diet should also have 70% of liquids. Then the blood flow will be maintained very well. So diet is also very big, plays a big role in our flow of blood. So this is about blood flowing, the ring massage, the exercises, and the diet, right? Now, what about the blood cells? Are the RBCs, WBCs, platelets properly built up and doing their work properly, like red cells managing the oxygen flow, the white cells fighting with the infections, and the platelets maintaining the blood density, and the plasma maintaining the fluidity of the blood? Are these in a proper ratio? Are they manufactured well? Are they working well? That depends very, very strongly on our diet and digestion. Yes. So, blood cells, if we really want to improve our blood quality and quantity, we have to focus on our diet and digestion. And for that, two organs are most responsible, the liver and the spleen. So for that, in acupressure, we talk about and we treat liver on the left index finger base joint. You apply a strip of seeds, methi seeds or fenugreek seeds. You make a strip and apply it all around the joint in this manner with mild pressure. So left index finger base joint and right ring finger base joint. These two joints are responsible for the liver and the spleen, and they improve the chemistry of blood. Right? If you don't have seeds, you can apply cluster star magnets like these. We have the star magnets, and you can apply on the phalanges of these two fingers, the base phalanges. Left index finger base phalanx and right ring finger base phalanx, and wrap it with the tape for mild pressure. So, liver and spleen are responsible to maintain our blood chemistry. So, this is about the blood and not forgetting but the heart. So, a big picture is about the heart, and the major heart point lies right here. See on your left palm. From the wrist, move up to the depression right here and press it with the vertical thumb this way. If you feel some pain, that means the heart needs your help. Yes, so you can press it 30 to 60 times, once or twice a day, or you can apply this cluster star magnet on this heart point right here. So, this is one point to check and treat your heart. The next point is left hand small finger upper and lower phalanges. So you can press and check if they are painful to know about your heart condition. And if any of them is painful, you can apply again this cluster star magnets overnight. Wrap it with the tape for mild pressure on both the phalanges or whichever is painful, either of that. And third point, again for heart strengthening, is left hand small finger base joint. You can press this joint and see if it is painful all around. And if it is painful, don't neglect it. Treat your heart with this strip of seeds all around this base joint. You can do it overnight for 8 to 10 to 12 hours. So every day change the strip, or you can apply cluster magnets on the upper lower parts. Right? So these are three fundamental points: 1, 2, and 3. And the fourth point is also very simple to use: 3 to 4 seeds, both the index fingers on the outer, that is the small finger side, using the first joint, and up to the tip, you apply a strip of seeds on the front side, not in the center but on the side. Involve the first joint just below the joint and till the tip. Make a strip of 4 to 5 seeds and you can apply it here. This is to be done on both the index fingers outer side. These points also help you to reverse the structural deformities of the heart. So valve problems, the ventricles get V-shaped, and a lot of issues start arising, especially after COVID. We are hearing a lot of heart issues. So these are some very specific points related to our dear and dearest heart, right? So let us work on our heart, keep it strong and healthy, and you can try these points. If they are painful, just use it every day overnight, and slowly the pain on those points will go off, and you will start feeling much better, much alert, much energetic. So that is all for today. For any of your questions and queries, you can write in the comment box after seeing the video, and you share me your feedbacks. Thank you so much.